What is up, my little bunnies and zombie theorists? Welcome back to another video. It has been, once again, a long time because I haven't been being consistent. But last night, I know this is really late, but last night we beat the Easter egg finally for Togder Toten. And it was so much fun. It was very emotional. I legitimately cried at the end of the cutscene, like no cap. It was really something special. But while we were playing this particular match, I heard Misty say something that blew my mind open, and finally I may be able to do a theory on a storyline other than the chaos story. Last night while we were playing, we heard Misty say something in particular. I tried really hard to see if I could find it in this video clip, but I couldn't. But you can look it up. This is 100% an accurate comment that Misty says while playing. When you get a certain oh, before I jump into it, I guess I want to explain what it is exactly that this theory is about. I've seen a lot of videos about how people think that Misty might be Samantha. I've never really believed that for certain timeline reasons, even though we know that in the Black Ops world, timelines and universes and things like that really don't matter. They can kind of bend the rules and go whichever way they want, but so a lot of people think that Misty is Samantha. What I believe is to be true, and I'm willing to put all of my coins into this bet, is that in the end, when we come to the end of the Victus crew, or when Dempsey, if we ever get back to the crew and see what they're doing now that we've set them free, I think we're going to find out that Misty is Dempsey's granddaughter. That is right, his granddaughter. I think that this theory is 100% true. We have some evidence that it's just undeniable. So for now, I'm going to get into my notes and see. I have some things screenshot so I can read to you guys. You're more than welcome to go to Call of Duty Wikipedia to look these things up yourself. So,
thank fucking God. Oh my God, you don't know how close I was to death just then.
what I would like to say that really gives this theory any kind of ground is that in a certain part of the gameplay, when you're playing as Misty, I believe after so many headshots, you'll hear Misty say, heck yeah, did you see that? Did you see that, Dad? Oorah! Now, me and my husband had a little bit of an argument about the whole oorah thing because he's like, oh, that's a military thing. Anybody could say that. But you know, in the world of Treyarch, nothing is a coincidence. I highly doubt they have two different characters from two different storylines and two different timelines saying Dempsey. That is Dempsey's, like, that's his signature quote. Like, no one is about to convince me that it is a coincidence that Misty is saying Dempsey's signature freaking fucking words. Like, come on, guys. Misty saying that, I just find it all too peculiar and strange. So now I'm going to read a little bit of their backstories and show you why this has a little bit more concrete. Now, like I said in the video, she says, did you hear that, Dad? Obviously, let's see. Obviously, this Tank can't be her father because he died about 30 years before she was born, but he most definitely fits in the perfect timeline and time frame to surprise us, and we'll find out that he's her grandfather. It shows that we have Tank Dempsey's death at November 5th, 1945 in Griffin Castle, Werfen, Salzburg, Austria. I hope I did not mess that up. It shows that he passed away in 1945, was born in 1917. Obviously, he is an American, and he was a corporal rank in the military. Now,
I'm so emotional.
we have Misty born in her birth, it says after 1978, so I'm guessing she's probably around 37, 38, maybe younger, because there's no clear cut date. It just says after 1978. She's an American. um I've got a little bit of her backstory here. Not much is known about Misty's past other than she used to live on a farm. She used to work at a bar called the Boathouse. She had several boyfriends, all of whom she dumped. Her mother died of unknown causes, while her father died from zombies. Like, that's very interesting to me. Now, if Dempsey died in 1945, like the Wikipedia says, obviously he can't be her father, but he can most definitely be her grandfather. And I kind of think it's very obvious, the whole oorah thing. Tank Dempsey has been saying that since he made his appearance since he made his appearance, my goodness, in the Call of Duty world. So it's just way too much of a coincidence that now in TOG, the last Ether Realm game, that we have Misty now opening up about her backstory, because it's always been a mystery. That is the first clue and glimpse that we've gotten into her life. And
This is going on my YouTube channel.
if you're like me and you followed zombies a long time and you know how much Treyarch likes to troll us, then you know this isn't a coincidence. And I have a feeling in the future Victus maps that we're going to find out that she is related to Tank Dempsey. Now, to say that the other ones are descendants of the other characters is a far, far, far stretch. And I think they have nothing to do with the other characters, but definitely we have a light bulb on. 100%. Very, very likely that we have a connection between Misty and Tank Dempsey, and I, for one, am living for it. I think it is the most sweetest, beautiful thing. Like I said, at the cut scene to the end of the Easter egg, I cried. I was so upset. We've been so invested in the Ether crew for so long now, and for it to be gone is just, it's so bittersweet. And I think it would be a beautiful touch if you know, one of the characters lived on in one of our new future characters who we're going to get to spend a lot of time with and are now going to guide us through zombies. So, if you agree with me, or if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, join us, because we have content coming. I promise. And 2020 is going to be a great year. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And if you haven't already seen the Easter egg cutscene, I'm going to let it run. Enjoy.
But for all the pain and torment we have endured together, as we leave this life behind, it is my hope that you know one thing beyond any doubt.
Look away, Eddie.
You are more than just my allies,
Oh no.
my brothers in arms.
Move that chair. No,
Do what?
I would like to return to my home.
don't scoot the chair.
I wasn't talking to you.
If only
You can move around your character and walk.
I see myself at not long serene, sitting beneath
But you can look around. Look.
listening to the joy of my children.
Oh, it's Sam and Eddie.
I think I'd like to teach medicine, maybe pathology.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I think I'd be a darn good DI. Get those kids toughened up.
I would like to be in favorite bar, but as long as I have vodka, I am a happy man. I would like to know for sure that I brought honor to my ancestors. And the Emperor.
I should probably try to relax. Take up a hobby. Maybe I could open my own morgue.
Let me think about it. Wherever I go, you know I'll be kicking ass.
Aww. Is I know, right? Game over. Look at that trophy. Ooh, ah. This is my first Ether Realm Easter egg I've ever beat. I've beat all the Chaos Easter eggs, but never a Ether. Ever.